Having curry paste, coconut milk and some dried noodles in your pantry are a saving grace when you want to make a really quick midweek soup for the whole family. So this is my yellow curry and prawn soup. It's so delicious and it takes about 20 minutes from the beginning to the end. So I want to fry off my Thai yellow curry paste. I like this one in particular because it's a little milder. It's got beautiful flavours of turmeric, ground coriander, cumin. There's some cinnamon in there. It's everything you need in the curry paste. And we want to toast this off because the ingredients are raw in the curry paste. So we want to bring out all of its beautiful flavour. You'll know when it's time to add the coconut milk when you can really smell all those individual spices and you can see how it's just starting to split. That's a good sign. So we can add our stock. So I'm using about 1 litre of chicken stock. We'll pour that in. You could use a seafood stock here if you like. So we want to bring this up to the boil before we start adding the next ingredients. So while that's cooking, let's get onto our noodles. These noodles are fantastic. Brown rice vermicelli noodles. I like the size of them. You'll see they're really thin. And because they're brown rice, they've got a slight nutty flavour to them. So I'm going to place them into a bowl and you can just break them up slightly. I'm only going to use half of this. And you'll need some boiling water. So we're just going to submerge this in the boiling water, cover that up, and we're just going to rehydrate them until they're soft. Now this is boiling, so we can add some coconut milk. And you'll see that it's thicker on the top. You can just scoop that off and you'll see the liquid underneath it. So you don't need to shake it, you can just pop it all in and it'll dissolve together. So just use your spoon, give that a stir, and you'll see it gently come together. Good. I'm going to pop the lid on now, and this is going to simmer for about 15 minutes just to develop some more flavour. Then I'm going to add some prawns and a few veggies. So the rest of the ingredients can go in now, and they can all go in at the same time. So we'll just gently lower them in along with the corn and some snow peas. Give that a quick stir and we'll give it another 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, the prawns are cooked in the soup, so let's plate this up. We'll start with our brown rice noodles. We'll just drain off some of that liquid. Don't want too much of that in there. And we'll pop that into a bowl. And for the soup, I always like to correct it at the end. So this is very, very common in a lot of Thai food. I like to start with about half a tablespoon of fish sauce and then have a taste of it. So this is ultimately the seasoning of the soup. So start with half because fish sauce can be quite strong. And then we'll add some sugar, so a pinch of sugar. And then the juice of 1 whole lime. I like lots of lime juice for this. And I'll just stir that through just to dissolve the sugar. So we'll grab a ladle and we're going to add a nice even amount of the soup and the corn. And don't forget those gorgeous plump prawns that are cooked to perfection. And you can change up the veggies in here. You can even change up the prawns. You could add some chicken or some tofu. Just beautiful. And for a few garnishes, so some coriander, a few sprigs over the top, some Thai basil, and for a little crunch, some crispy fried shallots, just a little sprinkle. There you go, that's a glorious, very simple midweek soup. If you've got those staples, you can make this soup every week. Change up the curry paste, change up the ingredients. It's wholesome, it's yummy, it's good for you.